Hi everyone, it's Lisa Brown with InkandInspirations.com. I'm an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up, and welcome to week 10 of the 12 weeks of Halloween. Can't believe we're on week 10. And I know as we get closer to Halloween that you will probably, if you're looking for some treat wraps or some fun ideas, you're wanting something that you can do quick and easily. So as we start winding down on these last few projects, I'd like to show you some really easy things you can do. So for this particular project, we're just using designer paper, a little bit of cardstock, and some adhesive, a couple of punches to create something fun. So what I've done here is this is one of the tubes of M&Ms that you usually can find near the checkout at a market or a big box store, okay? And so I've just made a wrap and a fun little topper, so let me show you how I did that. I took a piece of the Monster Bash Designer Series paper, and I have used so much of it, I found this spider web pattern that I wanted to use. And for my topper, I have all these jars of eerie little preservatives and I should not preservatives, but you know, the little animals and things like you would see in a lab. And I decided to use the spider in the spider web with this little jar. So I'm going to be fussy cutting that out. But first, let's get this on the tube itself. This is cut at 5 by 4.5. And that is going to wrap around here. You're going to use the 5-inch side going up and down. And I try to come, there's a little ridge on the bottom here. I try to come on top of that and wrap that around, okay? You don't want to cover up too close to the top. You want this to be able to open without the paper coming off. So I'm going to get some tear-in tape, and we're going to go on both sides so it'll really stick. Just tear that off there, and then again here. Okay, and then if you want to strategically place your seam, I'm calling this the back. This is where it will open. So here's the back, and I'm going to tear off or remove some of the backing tape here. Let me get my bone folder and burnish that a bit, and it seems to come off easier like that. So I'm going to pull this off here, and that is going to be the back. So I'm just going to line that up straight underneath that tab. Okay. And then this is going to come around. Go ahead and take this backing tape off and pull that around. Now you could use whatever pattern of designer paper you would like. And I'm trying to get this straight here. Come on around. There we go. Okay, that's good. So you could use whatever pattern you'd like and then choose whatever topping you'd like to put. But I've decided to use the spider to go with the spider web. So let me see, here's one right here by where I've cut something else. And I'm just going to carefully go around the shape of it, not cutting on the line, but leaving a little bit around the edge so as I don't cut into the design. And it's easier to move the paper and not the scissors so much. Okay, so there we have our little spider. And so I'm using 2 scallop circle punches. The 1 1/8, I'm punching from Basic Black. And the 1 3/8, I'm punching from Pumpkin Pie. And then I'm just going to glue that over top, the black over top the pumpkin. A little bit of liquid glue there. Put that over top. And then for this spider jar, I'm going to put a black Stampin' Dimensional These are in the holiday catalog on this, close to these Halloween fall items. And there we go. And then I can come around and I'm going to put this on the top. Now, so that it's easy to remove in case the recipient wants to remove that, I am just going to put a glue dot behind it, or two, and just pop that over the top. And we can make it a little more fancy with some of our scalloped edge basic black ribbon. And I'm just going to tie a knot and do it under the lid here. And let me snip that off. And I'll make a knot. And then that is going to be ready to go. You can trim this off. And that's an easy project with a treat that you can find easily. I usually try to look for the orange containers, but you could use any color really for Halloween. So have fun with that. Make some of those you can have to hand to someone special, give to a coworker even, grandchildren, children, and or hand out to neighborhood kids. Oh, one more thing. I also added some of these basic, the Monster Bash enamel shapes. So I'm just using the little dots just to dress it up a little more. And I had these and I thought I'm going to use them. So let me see here. I was ready to finish and I saw those little dots on top and forgot all about them. Of course, they're not necessary, but I mean, cute, right? Here it is. And then I'll put another one on this side. I need to get my take your pick tool and quit having all the difficulty here. There we go. Okay, now we're done. Okay, this is week 10 of the 12 weeks of Halloween here on Ink and Inspirations. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.